Okay, Ruth's not joining us this morning because she's been up all night with Elsa being sick. So, we're just going to start with, we're going to do some stuff for bone health today, bone density, because it's National Osteoporosis Week apparently. And then we're going to do some work on the neck. So we're going to just warm up first because it's a little bit chilly in here. So keep the shoulders down, push your big toe into the mat. Try and lift your 4 other toes. Can you do that? So look down, just check. Big toe into the mat, lift the 4 toes. Look down again now, lift the big toe and push the 4 toes into the mat. Been doing this all week. People are like, oh, it's hard. So just get used to the feeling of the big toe now on the mat, and then place your little one down and all of them and spread them really wide. Then spread both corners of the feet. Hi Debs. Down as well, and try and remain with that position, and then I just want you to rock slightly forwards and slightly back. Yeah, and just how it feels when you're kind of not centered. And every time you kind of come forwards and you feel like you're about to almost fall over, draw the belly in even more and bring yourself back. And again, take some breathing into it. Do you feel confident enough about closing your eyes or not? And then side to side. She said she can't see. What's the matter, Angela? Alright, can you hear me? I'm just literally keeping my feet grounded, hun. So your feet are completely pressed into the mat, and I'm just transferring the weight to the ball of the foot and then to the heel. Ball of the foot, just to show that if we're not fully centered, how it can really affect our balance. So it's just getting some proprioception in the feet, and then side to side. And again. So you'll be wandering around in the next few weeks, and you'll be seeing people wandering up the street like this, probably, with Christmas coming. And then just see if you can have a little circle on the spot. Circle on the spot. Keeping that core tight. And then the other way. Good. And then start just now centering completely, so you feel that you are literally stood completely equal over the feet. Just take a breath in. Out as we stick our bum back into a deep squat position, and again pushing that big toe into the mat so you don't laterally tilt. And again for 3 and 4. Good, and take your arms down by your side. Keep the shoulders down, and we're just going to take our arms out. So this will be a good one as well, Nicola. So back, squeeze, and then out. Squeeze. Does that feel tight?
That's all right.
Good. Squeeze, and out. 2 more. Squeeze, out, and again. Good, and down, and then see if you can come up on the balls of the feet without laterally tilting. So again, push the kind of pad of the big toe down to keep you centered. And lower, and again, keeping that core tight as well. This feels all right when we take arms over.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So we'll try and just move our shoulders in every plane, and then just notice if one range of motion is a little bit tough. And again, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Exactly the same, but just take your arms out just to shoulder height and back up. And again, shoulder height. And again. And for 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you'll feel the calves as well. And then just give the calves a bit of a rest and just take the palms up to ceiling and over. So they're all.
It's more that, you know, when
Yeah,
you do your
lateral
head,
tilts,
it's all
yeah.
that.
Yeah. And 2 more. Good. And 1. We're just going to do some wide squats, guys, just to warm up. It's freezing in here today. It was warm yesterday, but it's cold in here today. And then just back. So again, even with ones like this, just be careful that if you're coming down like this, the shoulders are kind of coming up as well. So down, bum to wall, bum to wall. Beautiful. Did you have a lovely time in Barcelona?
Really?
Good. Yeah, Jane said it was lovely.
Yeah, it's great.
Nice.
Reasonable weather as well.
Yeah, no. You need a bit of summer sun. Well, winter sun. Summer sun. I can't believe it's winter. It's like, how's it December, ladies, already?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep them shoulders down. 6. Weight into the back of the heels. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then just come back up. So we're just going to do a little bit of neck work. Okay, so what I want you to do, bring your, and then round it and take it down and really keep that hand towards the foot. The other way. So you want to always keep your shoulders as far away from your ears as you can and that length with the crown of the head. Little chin nod and just bring the chin in. And then back, so you're kind of not going out, because that's how most people are anyway, we're just bringing it in. Does that feel good?
It is.
In. So just gently, if it hurts, just do a little move, just a tiny move. You don't have to, yeah? Any movement. Well done. And then again, keep that, and then just gently, side to side. So we're just going to loosen it all up first. Often people do a stretch before the neck's even warm. If you go too far, you'll hear quite a. The more you loosen it, the little bit further you can come. Can you hear some little?
I can't hear anything.
Can't you hear anything?
This is the most painful of everything.
So just really, so you need to just keep gentle movement patterns, side to side. So you want to do about 10 in each direction. And then to centre, little chin, parallel, take it round. Back to centre. Let your breath help you back to centre. Generally, it will be more kind of discomfort, uncomfortable, going in one direction more than the other. Was the lateral one hard, Nick, or this one?
This one's both.
Both.
Yeah.
Good. And then just chin down and bring it in again. And then just gently up. Back, chin down. Does that make sense? So you're kind of doing a little bit of a pull in.
Pull in. Right.
Yeah, before you go down.
Right.
And again, pull it in. And down. And again. And then go really easy on this one. This one's much nicer on a roller or a mat. So I just want you to go very small, make some little small circles. The bigger the circle, the more uncomfortable it becomes. So when I do this, I hear a lot of cracking. the other way. The thing about necks, guys, we often keep them in one position for hours on end. You know, you imagine sat at a computer all day long like that, and then you get in the car and you go to do a bit of that and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
So I know it can be a lot really uncomfortable, but just try if you can to do your neck movements. We'll do some later on the mat. So we're just going to take it over. Again, for some people, certainly after kind of surgery or any issues, even this becomes a little bit difficult. So you can always do a short lever as well. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, the other way. Close your eyes. And again. Neck pain often kind of is, or certainly shoulder pain is obviously often attributable to neck issues as well. And 2, and 1. Well done, good. Okay, now let's just take a little bit of a real step touch, yeah. And then take your arm out, slightly lower than shoulder height with the elbow, and then just do a sideways figure of 8. Yeah, so figure of 8 on its side. Again, trying to keep the joints moving, that's where the movement patterns live. Sending messages, take it the other way, up to the brain. If it bothers you going across the midline, some people it does, you can always do this to the side. That's quite nice as well.
Okay, confused.
Yeah, and that's when you're like, oh, my coordination's not as good as I thought. And then it's funny how a new lady came to Pilates last night and we did this. And the others are used to it because it's my breast cancer rehab class. And she went, oh my God, my coordination. And you realise when people are new to Pilates now, they can't kind of like function with like movement sometimes. And again, to the side, which is harder obviously when you're stepping laterally as well. But again, any circle action is very good for the joints. 2 and 1, good, well done. And then reach for an apple, pull it down into a rope climb. Try and bring a little bit of core into it as well. If it's too much going up, you can take it to the front, you can take it slightly laterally. Just move, think about what the arms can do. They can go across, out to the side. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then just have some lovely pelvic circles. And then the other way. 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Okay, before we get tired with the legs, let's do a little bit of balance. Okay, so first things first, we're just going to take the foot, the big toe to the mat. Keep the shoulders down, gentle through the core. Push the big toe and the little toe and the heels into the mat, and then see if you can take your gaze ever so slightly up. Take a breath in. And out. In. And out. Gently down. Good. Now remember, you can always have something, guys, if you need. I've got that ankle I broke. It's just a bit, something going on. Do you know when you just not? Yeah. And then second one, just take the foot away from, so the big toe away from the mat. So just progressing it again slightly. And then again, pushing the big toe in. Take the gaze up again. Breath in. Yeah, it's quite hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
And down. Well done. If that were a challenge, try that one again. Just give the leg you stood on a little bit of a, yeah, just circle the ankle a bit and then back again. And then take it back down again. And if you want to progress it, you can bring it up into normal tree pose or more advanced, shoulders down, and again, gently up. Last one. Well done, good. And then just take that foot in front, bend that front knee, keep the back leg long. Yes, so the leg you were stood on is at the back. You take the hips back, the weight forward, and very gently start mobilising. Letting the head just hang. Again, stop at the point where you start feeling, you might feel like the back is a little bit tender today, not just the legs. So don't force it. Take a breath in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one, breath in and gently back up. So we've got a few people at the minute with neck and shoulder issues, so we're going to work a little bit more on that in a sec. Okay, let's go to that other leg. So again, big toe into the mat, little toe and into the heels, two corners of the heels, try and ground. Let's just take it to first level. Just hold. So we're used to doing that, which has become quite the norm. So just by gently doing something different, just challenges it. Hold, take a breath in. And gently down. Well done. And then bring it into the lower calf, inner calf, and then again up. Trying to pull the femur, so the big thigh bone, you're kind of trying to just engage it, working the quadricep muscles, protecting the knee. And lower. Well done, just give the foot a little bit of a rest, just give it a little bit of a circle. And circle back. And then do that final one into your, or go back to the other one. And again, just hold. Again, draw the tummy in. This foot of mine always wants to do that. So by just thinking about the pad and your big toe. And then again, take the gaze up. Try this with your husbands, your kids. You'd be surprised how rubbish some people's balance are. And then gently down. And then again, push in. Last one. And down. I nearly went then. And then again, put that foot in front, bend the knee, take the hips back, so chin to chest, gently down towards the floor. So squats, balance work, really good for that bone density. And again, take a breath in, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one, breath in, and gently up. Beautiful, well done guys. Let's stay into that kind of balance and flow. So come into a warrior pose. I want you to come pretty low. So obviously protect the knee, bend the front knee so you're feeling this stretch through the groin area. Slide the shoulders down, length through the crown of the head. Just hold. Pull your scapulars together, so shoulder blades together a little bit so you're creating an opening in the chest. Hold. So your back foot is slightly internally rotated. And then straighten that front leg as you come up. Take a breath. Back down again. Squeeze the scapula together. Hold. Back up. And again. Back up. 2 more. Inhale. Out breath. Hold that position. And then come back into parallel. Turn the feet ever so slightly in. Take the hands behind the back if you can and just take a little squeeze. Chin gently towards the chest. Hips backwards. Weight forward into a half fold. Hold that position. Push into the feet, the 4 corners of the feet, and bring yourself back up to centre position. Good, just notice how tight that may feel. And then again, keep that back foot slightly internally rotated. Come low, squeeze the scapula together, hold that position. Last one, take a breath in. And gently up. And down, inhale. Out, breath up. Inhale down. Out, breath up. 2 more. Last one. And up. Well done. Take your hands to a prayer position and then just bring your feet in a little bit and then turn them outwards. Draw the belly in. We're just going to again pull up through so that thigh bone. Try and lift it up so your quads are strong. Keep the core tight and come down into a plie. Just hold a little bit of endurance for that bone density. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently up. Down again, bum to wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently up. Breath in. And down. I've put some, can you smell that candle?
Yeah.
I've put some, it's like a lemongrass, and I find it's really clearing my nostrils. And then again, breath in. I'm sending the scent your way, guys. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't tell Martin it's good because I use Neil's Yard all the time. And he's brought some over from, I think they're only from somewhere like Home Bargains. And I'm like, oh, they'll be absolutely garbage. It's like, you're such a snob.
Yeah.
And I've just put some in and I'm like, oh, it's actually nice. So I use too much oil though, and it costs a lot, don't it, when you use them every day. And then take a breath in. We're forbidden from buying wine from Home Bargains, so anything else is fine, just not wine.
But I bought a really nice bottle of Alvarino the other week, and Stephen went, he didn't know where I got it from Aldi, and he didn't have a clue. And I thought, wine was really nice from Majestic. And I went, no, it was from Aldi. And he went, oh, it was rotten. He does that all the time.
The other side, yeah. I'm pretty good. I think Aldi do some great stuff.
Well, they've got some lovely
But I just,
wines in.
yeah. And I think
Amazing
Home Bargains is
place.
brilliant. I just don't,
Yeah.
I've tried a few of their wines though.
Not good. Not wine.
If anyone finds one, let me know. And then gently back, and again just hold, and this time we're just going to do a little bit of rotation. So again, pull the shoulder blades down, hold this position. If you want to challenge yourself, you can just take one foot in front of the other. We're just going to do a little bit of spinal rotation. So again the spine is meant to rotate, so try and push it a little bit and back to centre. Shouldn't hurt. If it does feel discomfort, then stop, but try and just notice, do you rotate more in one direction more than the other? And again. And back. Last one. And then again, challenge our balance, come back to centre, and if you feel comfortable, if not, just keep your eyes open. If you feel comfortable, try and take the visual away. Two more. Last one. It's really making me concentrate. Every time I breathe in, I'm like, oh, lovely. And then the other side, and again. So shoulders, whoops, shoulders down. Keep that core engaged. You can take your arms out and squeeze, so you create more of a stretch through here, and then round. Again, hold. Back to centre. The other way. If you struggle with balance on this one, just bring the feet together, because we want to work on that spinal rotation. And again. Back. Last one. And then hold. And again, just into prayer. And again, close your eyes. Last one. Well done, brilliant guys. Okay, so let's start getting down. So I want you to give some real softness in your knees today, guys. Having a straight leg can pull on the back a bit, so let's look after the spine. Chin to chest, take the hips all the way backwards and then kind of rock in towards the front of the feet. And just gently, we're going to actually do 4 roll downs today. So just hold at the bottom, take a breath in. And again, just gently up, letting the hamstrings bring you up. Beautiful, shoulders back, and again, some nice softness in the knees. Take the hips back, the weight forwards like you're almost falling over, gently down. Breath in at the bottom, gently back up. And then we're going to do a little bit, because obviously the side of the waist the spine gets tight as well. So this time what we're going to do is just turn slightly to one side. Yeah, so just turn slightly to one side, again, soften the knees, and then just gently start bringing the weight forwards, coming towards the opposite foot. And generally you feel a little bit more of a stretch down that opposite side to where you're going. A little bit into the leg, and a little bit maybe into the waist as well. And then soften the knees a bit more to bring yourself back up, nice and slowly. Good, and then the other side, again, just notice if you feel as tight here. Chin to chest, hips backwards, weight forwards, gently down. You might feel really tight, guys. Take a breath in. And out. In. And out. Last one, breath in. And gently up. And it is not unusual to feel completely different on both sides. So when I roll that side, this side's much tighter than when I roll that side. So let's come down onto the floor and we'll stick with that spinal movement. So just take the hands, we're not going to do much on the wrist other than cat to cow. So just spread the fingers really nice and wide, equal distance from the little fingers to the end of the mat if you can. Lift up out of the breastbone and then just stick your bum up. Take a beautiful breath in. And then start rounding the lower back, the mid back, the upper back, letting the chin gently rest towards the chest. Keep the neck there, or the chin there, and stick your bum up the other way. So remember, the neck is a continuation of the spine. It's all part of the spine. So you want it to move sequentially. Now from the tailbone. Again, lifting up through the thoracic, and then the neck gently bends. And then again, the other way. Does this feel alright, Nick?
Yeah, it's good.
And again, one more. And then exhale the other way. Beautiful. And then just either take the big toes together, or you can keep the knees together, whichever way you prefer to do a child's pose. They're both nice, and just rest, just really, really rest. It's been cold and wet, the joints take a bit of a battering. Everyone feels tighter in winter. Just take some nice breaths in. There's a reason we all like sunny holidays. So again, if the neck's bothering you, sometimes I like to really bend my elbows and just relax through, because sometimes when you're doing this, it can feel a bit tender. So again, you can always bring your arms backwards, just take some breath in, you can turn the side of your face. Really practice those deep, deep breaths. And relax. Beautiful. Well done, guys. So I'm always frightened my camera's going to run out. So I just want to stick with that neck and shoulder work, and then we're going to do some more strength work. So just come onto your backs. Walk the feet a little bit closer. So if anyone wants to jump on their roller now, they can. I'm just going to keep on the mat today. But if you want to jump on the roller, because we're going to do some neck work, some shoulder work, and then some abdominal work. So again, try and bring that chin in towards the chest. Tuck in the chin a little bit so you're lengthening through the neck. Yeah, and then again, just take a little gentle right ear to right shoulder. And then back again. Side to side. Just little movements, it doesn't have to be big. The more you mobilise, the more you might be able to go that little bit further. Good, then come back up to centre and do them little circles on the ceiling. Feels much, much nicer when the head is supported, I think. So if doing neck exercises makes you feel a bit sick, it's obviously connected to our vestibular system. If it makes you feel sick doing them stood up, do them on the floor with your head supported, and then the other way. I can go so much larger with this circle. And then back to centre. And then just take both arms up to ceiling. Yeah, and then just protract both shoulder blades and then retract them down. And then take your arms a little bit wider so you're not shortening the pectoral muscles. Just lengthen your legs, nice and relaxed. And then just take one arm backwards and the other forwards. And then again, does the thumb touch the floor? Does it touch the floor on one side, not on the other? Obviously easier on the mat than on the roller. Now think about your ribs. Are your ribs in and down, or are you allowing them to come up and away? We're trying to always keep the ribs down when we're doing arm away. You can just continue with that one if you don't want to do helicopter. Some people love helicopter, some people it's difficult. So with helicopter, you gently circle. See how this feels, Nick? Because sometimes if the neck's not great, it can feel a little bit tough if it's connected to the shoulder area. And again, I always think of you, Jenny, when I do this, because Jenny's like, oh, I could do these all day. And then just circle. I've done a lot of shoulder and neck work this week, and this feels really good. Sometimes it can feel a bit intense when you're circling. And 2. And 1. Well done. And then just take your arms out to capital T. Bring the legs back in. We're just going to take, that should feel quite nice. We've not really done anything major today on it other than mobilise it. So this should feel good. Take the knees in one direction, the head to the other. And use the abdominals. So draw the belly in towards the spine and bring the knees back to centre. Just nice and gentle. Take the knees over, heading the other way and back to centre. Again, identify if left side is tighter than right or vice versa. My right side always is tighter than the left. And that's because I probably overuse it. And again, 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Oh, my camera's holding out good, I think. Okay, so let's just do 3 mobility bridges just to mobilise the spine, and we're going to go into some abdominal strength work. So keep the shoulders nice and lengthened, chin towards the chest. Take a breath in. Gently roll the lower back into the mat. Slowly lift the bum. Lift the lower back. The mid back, sending the knees and the shins forward. Again, really strengthening, great for bone density bridge. Only on your shoulder blades, you're not coming up on your neck, you're keeping the rib cage closed. Take a breath in. Slowly lower, bone by bone. Let's send some messages to our brains, guys, that we are moving well. Lowering the whole of the spine, back to neutral. And again, take a breath in. Gently roll the lower back into the mat. Start lifting your bum, lifting the lower back, the mid back, sending the knees long. Take a breath in. Slowly lower. Bone by bone, lubricating the joints. Last one, breath in. Gently tilt into imprints, peeling the spine away, keeping the knees kind of so they're not laterally coming out to the side, sending the shins forward. Hold for 2 big breaths in. And out. Last one, biggest breath you can. All the way out. As we come down towards the floor. Beautiful. Because we've got a few neck and shoulder issues, I am going to keep everything down on the floor today, guys, so we're not lifting our neck. So chin towards the chest. If you feel like you need a little bit of help, then let me know that does your neck feel. So when you lay on the floor, guys, you don't want to see the back of the room. You want to see either straight above you or slightly in front. So sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of a cushion there, but generally you want to try and correct your own neck. Keep the shoulders wide, so wide through the collarbone, and then rib cage down, really tight on the mat, navel to spine. Bring the right leg up and the left leg. You can take your fingertips on your hip bones, make sure that they're not moving left to right or north to south, and then keep that core tight. Yeah, and then just gently take the right leg out and back in. So you should have a little gap underneath the lumbar spine. Everything is coming from the belly. Exhale, inhale, center. Make that tummy as flat as you can. How old's Evie tomorrow, Nicola?
10.
Ah,
Yeah.
she excited about Christmas?
Oh, good Lord, yeah. She's like little Miss Christmas. She could have Christmas all the time.
Finn used to be like that. I
Jingle
remember. He's
bells
still
in
like.
June and all sorts.
Ah.
She loves Christmas.
Finn were always the same.
Yeah.
He used to say to me, I bought him a book actually. He said, oh, I wish it were Christmas every day. There's a story called Christmas Every Day, and how actually why we don't want Christmas every day.
Yeah. Certainly not.
And then again, let's do 8 more. So keep that navel in. If you are doing this in neutral spine, it is not easy. I know sometimes people's hip flexors kick in, but that's good. It's working the legs. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Cross your knees, cross your ankles, bring your knees into chest. Oh, so she'll still write a list, won't she?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Matthew's still make Matthew write a list. I'm convinced he still believes, but no one else is.
Oh, Finn, it were only years. I think when he got to second year of high school, but I think I just got an extra year because of COVID.
Yeah, Matthew's probably playing along with me, I think.
And then bring the knee into chest, lengthen the left leg, heel down, foot pointed. Take a lovely breath in. Beautiful. The other side. Again, breath in. Oh, fabulous. And then just take the soles of the feet together. Yeah, let the knees fall out to the side. Just almost give your inner, kind of just below the hip bone, a little bit of a rub just into that inner thigh groin kind of area. Can get super tight. So your knees should be quite low. The higher the knees, a little bit of an indication that there's an issue through the glutes. Or the hips, obviously. And we're just going to come over, just when you were having a lovely gentle mobilisation class, we're going to come over, maybe the video will stop now, it might sound like. And we're just going to come, I want you to really make yourself comfortable. So Nick, see if you've got a little pillow behind you, baby, if you want that for your neck, to see how it feels. Yeah. So again, we're just going to do side leg, because Nick's got a poorly neck today. I'm not going to make her do a clap because she hates it. I do. So again, lift at that bottom waist, lengthen the top leg. And we're just going to lift it first. And all we're going to do is circle the ankle joint first. How does it feel? Does it feel quite loose or does it feel quite stiff? Circle back. Good. And then point and flex. Point and flex. So really nice just for that lymphatic system. And then we're going to do the harder ones first. So hips, we're going to circle. Keep it controlled. Circle 2. Circle 3. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Circle back. Yeah, my mum 82 today. Oh. 4. 4. I bought her a facial and a reflexology. I'm like, Mum, I have to drag you there, you go in. She's so much in desperate need of it. But she always ends up giving me stuff, and she's like, no, I promise. I said, I've booked you in for one tomorrow with a friend, and I'm taking you.
Oh,
And pulse. And then flex, point, and then take the leg forward, flex it back. Try and go all the way back of the midline and then drop it. Lift, point, forward. She said to me the other week, I'd love one of them, like, you know, like a facial, one of those things that you have on your feet. I said, reflexology. I went, Mum, I've bought you so many things in the past. Oh, I don't remember. I'm like, you kidding?
Oh, yeah.
5 more. 5. Lower. 4. Lower. It's because she struggles getting on a massage bed, bless her, with the hips, but I've spoke to my friend Amanda, she's got a reflexology chair, so there's no excuse.
Oh, not at all.
2. These are hurting me today. And 1. Well done. Of course, I've done a lot this week. That's it. I'm going to not make you do any more. I want to make you feel good going into the weekend. So just bring that right leg up to tabletop. And then I just want you to straighten your leg if you can. That got into my hamstrings more than my glutes today. So just hold. Put your hands under your head if you feel like you just need a little bit of help with the sort of neck area. And then just circle again.
Just your ankle?
Yeah, just your ankle now. And then circle back. A bit of clicking. I know there's something just not right on this foot at the minute. And then bring the foot in. And turn it in and out. In. It's on the inside, not my outside where I broke it. So I'm just gonna hold my mind that way, guys. It just feels like it needs a bit of a stretch at the minute. But you can do it the other way. And then bend the other knee, take that foot on that knee, and we're just gonna push it with the same hand. So push the knee away from the body into that glute stretch. And then see if you can take the other foot down. It's quite hard to explain this on screen, guys. The foot that's on the floor, I want you to laterally take it out. Does that make sense? Out to the side.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Good. So you can already tell that this top hip bone, guys, is getting a little bit of a stretch. So take your hands underneath your head and actually move away from it a bit more. So you're opening up that hip. Take a breath in, let the belly rise. Out, breath release. And again. Last one. And relax. Back to center. Well done. Take your legs nice and long. You can just rest and just lay into just a relaxation pose, or you can do 6 roll-ups with me. So take your arms backwards. Again, if the ribs are coming up and down, make sure that they are coming in and together before you start lifting. So chin towards the chest and then down. See how your neck. So again, hold. Make sure the chin is towards the chest so you are lengthening the back of the neck. Breath in. And again. And down. These feel easy today, sometimes they don't, but if you've done a lot of mobilisation,
yeah.
A lot of the time people can't do roll-ups is because they've got stiff back, not so much the abdominal work. And then last one, I'm losing my pants, I'll try not to show my bum as I come round to the other side. They're really low-waisted, these leggings. But that's the comfiest ones in the world, so like, come on. And then come onto that other side. So again, lift up that bottom waist, lengthen the top leg, make sure the shoulders are down. And again, we're just going to lift, we're just going to circle, 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 circle back. 2, 3, 4, hold, and circle. To the hip. I'm trying to remember what I did then. 2, 2, 1. Well done. And then point the foot. 1, 2. Flex it back of the midline. Drop it. Lift. Point. 1, 2. Keep it really lengthened. Drop. Lift. Point. 1, 2. Flex. Drop. Lift. Point. 1, 2. Flex. Drop. Lift. And again. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop, drop, lift a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Just bring it, pull it in. Can't wait to see the Netflix drama of Harry and Meghan. Bloody hell.
Oh my God, I'm not even going to watch it.
No, I'm not. It's just mental, isn't it? I said this morning, I went, I actually feel quite sad. Do you know that?
That's the way they've got it.
2 brothers have.
Oh, it's terribly sad.
It's really sad. And then on to your back, guys, and again, just kind of just into that hamstring. So just make sure, like I say, you've got something in your underneath your head if you feel like you're doing this, and I want you to show on the back of the neck. And again, we're just going to flex that foot, turn it in and out. So inversion of the foot, eversion, in, out, in, out. Just take a couple of little circles. Circle back. Good. And then just take that foot on the other knee again. Lift the foot up if you want, but push that knee away. Beautiful. Take that foot down, and then the foot that's on the floor laterally tilts like that. So the top hip, yeah, you want to move away from it a little bit. Just opening up a little bit through. You've got a muscle, just kind of a massive muscle laterally and a little bit down from the belly button. The psoas can really get tight. So again, just relax into it. Take some big breaths in, let the belly rise. Out, breath release. And again. Last one. Well done. Back to centre. And last but not least, lengthen the left leg. Take the right leg in tabletop. Left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Turn your head towards the right outstretched arm and bring that foot over onto the floor, or as near as you can. Take a nice breath in, let the belly rise. So this is the one neck that Zoe were having real problems with when she was doing this. The shoulder were way in.
Oh, wow.
Again, big lovely breaths in, let the belly rise. Back to centre, take a little squeeze, pull it in. Good. Lengthen that leg, just step the heel down, point that foot, bring it to the other side, so other leg in tabletop, opposite hand, just into that supine spine stretch. Can feel a bit really kind of quite uncomfortable this time, sometimes if the back's tight, but hopefully today we've done quite a lot of mobilisation, it shouldn't feel bad. So take a breath in, let the belly rise. Out, breath release. And again. Last one. centre. Again, just have a little hug into chest, have a little circle round. Just relaxing through the lower back. And then the other way. And we're just going to turn over onto our front, guys. I'm just going to show you, we often do, I was doing these in bed this morning. Weird, I know. So you know often I'll do this move where we push the pubic bone down, draw the belly in, slide the scapulars and lift. That's quite tough for a lot of people to do. So actually today, all I was doing was literally like squeezing. Can you see? So my arms are down, just squeeze the shoulder blades together and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze, because all you want to do is really start working the upper trap muscles. So if you struggle with like pushing the pubic bone down, drawing the belly in and lifting your arms away, which people, if they're quite kyphotic, you know, where the shoulders turn in, they can. So you can just work on squeezing, squeezing, holding, squeezing, holding. And then all I want you to do is just come up, take a big shell, take a breath in, then back up to your kneeling position, just take one rounded, two, and then two in the other way, so that rolling cat. And then tuck the toes, take the hips up nice and high, let the head hang towards the chin towards the chest, head towards the thighs. Take the right heel down and the left, the right and the left. So right, left, walking the hands back towards the feet, let everything just hang, so have a little blur, like a rag doll, and then gently bring yourself up to standing position. And thank you very much. Oh, it did record, I'm so excited, the whole